Alright, let's crack the mystery of IAM Instance Profiles. First, why do we even need them? These profiles help your EC2 instances act like responsible citizens in AWS. Next, we dive into the IAM section. Don't worry, it's not a maze just a few clicks away. Searching for instance profiles is like treasure hunting, except the treasure is permissions. Finally, once you find them, analyze their details to ensure they're set up just right. I'm Amelia James, a technology expert with 13+ years of experience designing and delivering human resource management systems that actually work for people. I specialize in building scalable integrated HR platforms that streamline processes, enhance employee experience, and give leadership real-time, actionable insights. IAM Instance Profiles sounds fancy, right? It's actually just a container for IAM roles that allows EC2 instances to behave properly in AWS. Think of it like giving your cloud server an ID badge. These profiles contain roles that define access permissions. They're mainly used in environments where instances need secure access to AWS resources. And trust me, skipping IAM Instance Profiles is like letting strangers into your house. Never a good idea. Here's a fun thought. What if your EC2 instance had an identity crisis? Without an IAM instance profile, it kind of does. These profiles link IAM roles to instances, providing them temporary credentials. That's how AWS ensures security without exposing permanent secrets. They're essential for automation too, because manually managing permissions for every instance would be a nightmare. So IAM Instance Profiles help keep things secure while making life easier. Imagine every EC2 instance is a VIP guest at an AWS party. Without IAM Instance Profiles, they wouldn't even get past security. These profiles ensure proper access control, so instances don't wander into restricted areas. Plus, managing credentials manually would be like keeping track of dozens of passwords. Ugh. AWS streamlines it by handling credentials securely. Without these profiles, integrating services would be messy, and authentication would be like trying to get into a locked room without the key. Let's start with the basics, checking our associated policies. Think of this as reading the fine print before signing a contract. We need to make sure our instance profile has the right IAM policies attached, the correct permissions granted, and a trustworthy role setup. If anything seems off, it's time to tweak those policies before chaos ensues. Managing IAM instance profiles is like being the conductor of an orchestra. You decide who plays what role and when. Creating, modifying, and monitoring these profiles ensures our system runs smoothly. And just like clearing out old junk, removing unused profiles keeps everything neat and secure. Deleting an instance profile is like breaking up with a bad habit. It has to be done methodically. We first check if it's truly unnecessary, detach any lingering roles, ensure no dependencies remain, and then poof, we bid it farewell. A smooth goodbye keeps things clean and prevents unexpected hiccup. If finding instance profiles feels like hunting for lost keys, AWS CLI is our metal detector. With the right commands, we can list profiles, filter results, and pull out exactly what we need. No more digging blindly, just quick, efficient searches to keep our configurations in check. Missing instance profiles sounds like a mystery waiting to be solved. We start by checking role and policy associations, then dig deeper into AWS account settings. If misconfigurations are the culprit, a few tweaks should set things right, and worst case, we recreate the profile. Best practices exist for a reason, to keep us out of trouble. By limiting access, using temporary credentials, keeping an eye on usage, and updating profiles regularly, we ensure a secure and efficient IAM environment. It's like keeping your car well-maintained. Nobody likes a breakdown. Security is like locking your doors at night. You want peace of mind. Limiting access, rotating credentials, and monitoring activity help us stay safe from throws. Throw in strong authentication, and it's like installing the best alarm system. And that's a wrap. We've covered IAM instance profiles, best practices, troubleshooting, and security considerations. Moving forward, let's apply what we've learned, keep our configurations updated, and stay alert for AWS changes. With these steps, we ensure a smooth and secure journey. Please do like, share, and subscribe to our channel. For more information, contact us.